In this video, we will demonstrate how to include Revit's calculated parameter values into Ideate BIMLink Excel data. Ideate BIMLink can be used to export project data, such as this concrete beam schedule. However, certain Revit properties, such as calculated parameters, are not supported in BIMLink due to API limitations, meaning we do not have programmatic access to those calculated values. In the concrete beam schedule example, the property called total cost is a calculated parameter. Its formula is equal to the volume times the cost per cubic meter. The value for total cost cannot be edited in Excel because it's driven by the model, but let's see how we can ensure the data is still included for those who need to review the costs. In this sample file, we can see that the concrete beam schedule has only 3 rows of data, though clearly there are many instances of beams in this project. That's because the Revit schedule is aggregating the beams by grouping them and has been set up to not display all the instances. BIMLink will export each beam as its own separate row to enable the data editing. In BIMLink, we'll want to use the bySchedule method, and as we do so, we see where the calculated value can't be exported, but it's not a problem. For most calculated formulas, it's very useful to have the count field, so here I'm going to use BIMLink to find and add that property as well. And now we're ready to export the data to Excel. The initial export includes all the raw data about the concrete beams. Any field shown in white can be edited here and imported back into Revit to update the model. For those that want to review the group data and that total cost information, we can use a pivot table within the same Excel file to reorganize the data. To make the pivot table, you'll start with your cursor at A1. I like to delete the rows. That enables me, gives the table the ability to grow later as more data gets added. First thing we'll want to do is pick the mark value and the volume. You'll see that they are, the volume is added to the values and the mark is added to the rows. Anything that's on the right-hand side under values is going to be summarized in some fashion. So before we continue, let's make a couple settings here. We're going to turn off the subtotals and the grand totals, and we're going to go for a tabular kind of look. Now we can add some of the other properties. The W and the D, those are the names of the width and the type, and we're not trying to add them up. So I'm going to drag and drop them into the rows area. Same with the bottom and the top bar values. I can decide if I want the remarks. I definitely want structural usage. And then I'm going to put count here and then cost. For the cost, you'll see it's the sum of the costs, and in my example, my goal is really just to show the per unit cost. So I'm just going to set this to average and also change the currency or the value for that field. And with the volume, probably the same thing. We want to change the field value settings just to control the number format and give just 2 decimals. Okay, so we're pretty close now to where we want to be. There's a couple things that are missing. The main thing is to deal with that calculated total cost value. And this is where we need to make a new calculated field within Excel. So we'll pick this. We're going to call it our total. And it's going to be equal to, and you can either just type it or you can pick the values below. So it's the volume multiplied by the cost, and that whole thing divided by the count. And then same thing for that value. We can set the unit type here. And lastly, if you're looking to get rid of the blank value field, you can come here and sort out ones that are not equal to blank. The use of pivot tables gives those who need to review the data a summarized view, while still maintaining access to the raw BIMLink data for those who need to make edits. Best of all, when your model changes, you can simply re-export the raw data and the pivot table will update automatically. You can review our help topic called Using Pivot Tables with Ideate BIMLink for step-by-step instructions on this process. Learn more at ideatesoftware.com. Thanks for watching.